Penny, where was your penny? Extra ball. Where is the last penny?
All right, and another game coming up on the stream here. Again, hard as foam. Looks like they are. Remember which team they're taking? One moment. Nocturnals. So it's the rematch from the BC Provincials. Hardest Foam, the #1 spot, taking on Nocturnals, the #2 spot. Down to a 3v4 right now. A couple players from Hardest Foam eliminated. Just saw them play on court 2, so they are pulling a double feature right now. Nice and low slide out of the way by Wong there. Play call being made now by the side, by the wing on the Nocturnals. Wasn't expecting it, right in the chest. Coming up, ready to take that shot. Nice big jump dodge out of the way there.
Nocturnals in 5, 4.
Nice dodge by Wong. Wong sliding out of the way. Second one again, managing to stay in. Just still the same 3 players for Hardest Foam versus the 2 players now after that 1 elimination hit. Another elimination hit. That is going to leave 1 in now for Nocturnals. Hardest Foam absolutely taking no prisoners in this first set. Almost a catch there by the ball retriever. Hardest Foam making that play call, sending it over. Looks like it's going to be Von Steb, and that's a hit.
One of you guys start the clock, because I did.
First point on the board now, again, going for Hardest Foam. Both teams lining up, ref calling it out again. Burden to throw on Phantom, sending one over, block down, up and over. That's going to give that burden now over to Hardest Foam. Hardest Foam ready to throw it back. Looks like that was a shot in the knees, double checking his wrist a little bit too. Ooh, going for that catch there, a little wide, little over, slides out. All right, we see Hardest Foam now coming up, ready to take that shot again, whittling down those players. Just the 2 left for the Nocturnals now. This is a fun rematch. All right, play call being made between Ko, Valence, and Wong. Going for them. Oh, again, taking out that player from Nocturnals. That was Sam. Just the one player left now. He's going for it, taking a shot at Wong, managing to avoid that follow-up shot, going for the middle. Still one ball in hand, ball on the court being sent over to the retriever, going for that block. It takes him out right in the ankles. There we see them being lined up again now, coming up there. Another shot, another point on the board now, so it is going to be a 2-0 lead for Hardest Foam currently. You see a false start being called on the side of Nocturnals. Absolutely going for it there off of that opening rush. Solberg with the hustle. Coming up again, taking the line. Perfectly timed throws that first one. They just did it in perfect unison. The retreat now from the side of Nocturnals, going to that back line. Hardest Foam still with the shot clock on them, sending just one over. Nocturnals rushing up to the line. Just played Phantoms in the last game. My apologies. Just following Hardest Foam from court to court right now. Wong coming up ready to take that counter, just absolutely rushing the line there. Well done. Ref counting it down again. Getting nice and low, managing to stay in. They still have the full lineup for Nocturnals, as well as Hardest Foam. Looks like this one's going to be a bit of a tough round. Coming up now, throwing that one over. Looks like a couple balls went off the court, and they are looking for it right now. They still have that advantage, but only 3 balls on the court. Looks like we may have to find a spare. We've got 3 team members looking for it. Nice big catch there. We are calling a stop to the game because they cannot find that 6th ball.
Thank you. We're good.
Good thing we have spares over by the volunteer desk for these scorekeepers. Phantoms, Nocturnals coming up, ready to take that shot. Just down to the 2 players now for Hardest Foam. Nocturnals absolutely dominating with this one. It looks like this might be the first point on the board for them against these 2. Again, Provincials rematch. Ref counting down the shot clock for Nocturnals. Up and into the hands. That is Wong going out. It is Josh Solberg left now.
Hardest Foam in 5. Nocturnals in 5.
The ref counting it down. Nocturnals with the shot clock on them, sending it over, going for him. Not quite sure, and Nocturnals do confirm it was ground, but that is going to be 5 balls. Burden to throw on Hardest Foam for Solberg. Down on the ground, he stays in, goes up and over, counter shot. Solberg managing to avoid that one. Sending 3 over. Nocturnals were just ruthless. Nocturnals again with that player and ball advantage, sending 2 over. 4 balls now for Solberg on Hardest Foam. Bit of a wide lob over. Looks like they were going for it, but I think he wanted to give himself a break and give that advantage back to Nocturnals. Coming up ready to take that shot. Solberg goes for a pre-counter. Unfortunately, the counter from them does hit him in the chest. First point now on the board for Nocturnals out of BC. opening rush ready to go. And looks like a play call being made. I believe it was a false start, so they are going to reset. And that is a warning. We see the referee giving them what for. Of course, that is Matt Klacheski out of Manitoba, the Dodge father himself.
Nocturnals in 5.
Nocturnals down to 3 players. Big jump up there on the hardest foam side.
Hardest foam in 5.
Big block up, going for that catch. Unfortunately doesn't connect, falls out. That is going to be another elimination there. They have just the 2 players left for the Nocturnals now.
Nocturnals in 5. 4.
Hardest foam still repping the full lineup. 4 balls in hand, Nocturnals burden to throw. You hear that shot clock counting down. And we are going to go into no blocking now. So it's just the 1 player left now for the Nocturnals, taking on 6 from hardest foam. The 1v6, end of the first half in no blocking. Burden to throw, 5 balls on the Nocturnal side, whips one over, takes him out, eliminates Vinish. And the 2 balls in hand, Burden to throw over on the hardest foam side now. And yet that is a hit. So it's going to be 3-1 now as we switch sides going into that second half. Hard as foam currently in the lead. Both these teams having really good matchup against each other. I think just you're going to need a bit of strategy on the Nocturnal side right now. Hardest foam looks like they might take it easy in the second half, but they are definitely not going to underestimate Nocturnals. I'm sure they've played against them multiple times before. So it can still be anything goes in this second half. All right, the teams are lining up, getting ready to go into that second half. Just need to reset how they're lining them up on the center there. It looks like that finally found that missing green ball. Or it was from a different court. And there's that whistle. They are off. Absolute huge rush from the Nocturnal side, ready to whip it over as hard as foam. Nobody getting eliminated off of that opening rush. Nocturnal is going to play a very smart game in the second half. See that ball being sent over to the wing now. Hardest foam with that burden to throw. Hear the reset being called. Unfortunately, the ball rolls over. Another hit.
Hardest foam in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Nocturnals with Burden to throw now. We see it being counted down. Looks like that was absolute mayhem. Two of them being taken out now on the Nocturnal side. Trying to see who it was on the Hardest Foam side. It looks like he almost have managed to avoid that one. Another player eliminated though. It's going to be just 4 left for Nocturnals, but they are up against 4 on Hardest Foam, slowly whittling each other away. Nice dodge there from the wing. Another dodge from the wing on the right-hand side. Taking a moment, discussing their strategy. We see the play call being made. Ready to send it over up into the middle. Big jump. Looks like it's almost rolling over onto the other side now. Kind of in no man's land at this point. Not worth it for Hardest Foam to go for it. That's going to give that ball back to the Hardest Foam side. Nice big air from the Nocturnal side as Hardest Foam takes their shot on them. Does look like it eliminates 1 player though, so it's 3 for Nocturnals. And that play call being made from the center. Right down into Leung. Drop shot on the feet.
Nocturnals in 5, 4, 3.
See Wu taking up that wing position now. Just the 2 players left. Oh, going for the catch and then whips in front of him. Team catch, doesn't even break his stride. That's going to take it down to 1. Just Sam left now for Nocturnals. Absolutely beautiful move from the Hardest Foam team for that team catch. Blocks, and he does call it. It looks like he got hit in the hand or off of the arm after the block while the ball was still live. Going in for the reset now. That is going to be another point for Hardest Foam. They are currently leading 4-1. Opening rush. Looks like no one eliminated off of that one. We still have full lineup of 6-on-6. Burden to throw, shot clock on Nocturnals right now, sending it over in between the wings. Cross-court shot, return fire, taking out Garcia. Hardest Foam coming up to the line, ready to take those shots. We see Decker in that wing position there, holding on to the ball. Almost thought he was going to throw, but it looks like they gave it to Solberg. Again, going for that wing position from Solberg. Almost across court, trying to take out Leung. Hardest Foam again with that burden to throw, only sending the 1 over. Return fire from Nocturnals. Decker trying to get that counter shot, and he does manage to take out Sam from Nocturnals, bringing it down to 3 players now against 5 for the Hardest Foam side. All right, we see them coming up the line, ready to take that shot, and Leung goes for the block. He does confirm it was a hit, gives him a thumbs up, walks off. So now it's just a 2v5 situation. Again, Hardest Foam whittling down those Nocturnals right now. Decker going up for a block into the ball retriever. Decker almost looked like he was going to take a shot there, but decided to be a little showboaty. Retreats at the last moment. Still, that burden to throw was on the side of Nocturnals there, giving it back over to Hardest Foam now. Manages to avoid those 2 shots, but Decker with a big catch, just absolutely planking, bringing it home for them. Another point, 5v1. Looks like Nocturnals right now calling a timeout, discussing a little bit of strategy. So Hardest Foam is going to take that moment as well. They're going to discuss how the things are going. I think right now a lot of what's happening for Nocturnals is they are being caught off guard a lot on those counters, and that's what's really affecting them right now. So I think if they are able to notice that, it should work a lot easier for them. We hear the whistle now. The ref is getting them to line up. We're going to hear that whistle very soon. Hard off the rush for Nocturnal, sending it right over to them, pushing at the line, ready to get that counter shot as Hardest Foam retreats to the back line to reset. Vinish calls the play, sends one through the center.